All right, everybody, I am back with a brand new DC update, and I've got a few pictures to show you, and then I'm going to show you something I got in the mail yesterday that I will be doing an unboxing video on this weekend. So I'm actually excited to open what I purchased, and I'll show you what it is here in a few minutes, and I'll talk about what I'm going to do with it. But first, let's take a look at some of the photos. So I've got 4 photos here for you today, and I teased a little bit about this yesterday. But there are numerous reports out there that suggest that the Outer Banks star, Madeline Klein, has tested for Lois for Superman Legacy. So you can see James Gunn. She looks very similar to his wife. He's got a certain type he likes. And he looks like this is kind of the route they're going to go with it. They're not going to keep it as down-to-earth as what we got with Zack Snyder stuff, but he's going to go a little more CW-ish in my eyes, and that's apparently where they're headed with this. But this is who they're looking at to play Lois. She looks like she'll be fine for that role, and we will see what happens. Now, this one boggles my mind. Before Warner Brothers Discovery, before it was purchased by Discovery, David Zaslav, they had hired J.J. Abrams to do some projects for DC, which never got off the ground. We were supposed to get a Superman movie with a black actor playing Superman. And at first, they were going to make him Clark Kent, but there was a lot of outcry. So they came back and said, he's going to be Val Zod. And the script was written by, I forget the guy's name. You can see his name here. It's like Ta-Nehisi Coates or something like that. He is a full-on racist, this guy is. He's made some very disparaging comments in the past. He's not hiding from it. And apparently this is the type of person that Warner Brothers likes to keep on hand. And there are also some crazy reports that I'll show you here in a few minutes as well. But this movie is still a possibility, and J.J. Abrams said they would keep it in the Elseworlds category. Now, this is also coming from James Gunn himself, and he said, how can I make Superman Legacy different from the Superman movies that have been made so far, but also have it respect all the Superman movies that have been made so far? That's a question he has for himself. And that kind of looks interesting. It almost looks like the guy who played him in Lois and Clark, but he's not that buff. Almost looks like him though. This will be interesting how he's gonna do this. Now, a lot of people asked me, there's a character in the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and they were wondering how that would equate to Superman. If he's using that character as a model, it's not going to do well. I will tell you, the special effects and the way that character acted was probably one of the worst parts of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Now, this is what's crazy. Apparently, and this isn't the first time we've heard this, that they do plan on keeping Ezra Miller as the Flash in the DCU. So they're keeping all the people with problems and getting rid of all of the good people. And I'm assuming they're doing this because it's a cost savings, because they can get these people at a lower cost. And, if their goal is to save money and not care about the fans, well, they're going to lose more money at the box office. Like, these movies are going to have to be made for a super cheap price. And I don't see this ending up well for DC going this route. All right, so there's the news just from the past 24 hours. If there are more updates to bring you guys over the weekend, I will do that. But let me show you what I'm going to unbox a little bit later. This is the Michael Keaton Batman from, try to get the lighting so it doesn't reflect off of it. This is the Michael Keaton Batman from the Flash movie. So these, you can't find these anymore. I never saw them for sale, and then they were gone. And the only way you can get them is through a bundle through McFarlane specifically. And they're only doing bundles where you can get all the characters for a low cost. But I ended up paying twice the normal rate for this particular figure off of eBay, and it just came in the mail yesterday. And I'll do an unboxing on this on the weekend, and I'll post the video. And I'm going to place it, what I'm going to do is place it next to my Lego Batmobile. This looks like about the size of the Lego Batmobile I have from Batman 89. I do, for people who don't know, I'm first and foremost a massive Batman fan. Michael Keaton is not my favorite Batman, but I do have the Batwing Lego and the Batmobile Lego, and I think I did reviews on both of those, if I'm not mistaken, or I know I did on the Batmobile. You know what? If I can find it, I'll leave a link to that in the description. I did do a video on that particular Lego build, and it looks like it's about the size of this figure. So I'm going to take it out and display it like that. Not my favorite Batman, but I do like merchandise from Batman 89. I remember being a kid, going to the theater in 89, and I saw that movie a lot. It was the first time we got a real live-action, hardcore Batman on screen, and it was great for the time. I don't think it's aged all that particularly well, but I am eager to see him back in the role as Batman in the Flash film. Him and honestly, it's just him and especially Ben Affleck are really the only reasons I want to see the Flash, and it's a shame this is probably the last time we're going to see both of those guys play Batman, which is unfortunate. It's, you know, the studio just keeps making all kinds of bad decisions, and they continue to make bad decisions. And we're going to see where this all ends up in the future. All right, so I don't have anything to report on this Luke character who was pretty much harassing me here on YouTube. He's kind of disappeared. He's gone silent. And again, I'm never going to stop doing what I do. It's my channel. I'm going to bring you guys the news, and I will inject my own opinion in there. But I'm still going to bring you the stuff I find online. And I will never claim something to be fact if it's not. I'll let people know that I found this, and we don't know if it's going to be true or not, but we'll find out in the future type of thing. Because I've never claimed to be a scooper, and to come in here and make allegations that I've lied to people, that's ridiculous. And I do want to address something that a few people keep bringing up, is the fact that the title cards, all the time people come in and that's just clickbait. That's just clickbait. That's just clickbait. I hate to break it to everybody, but every single thumbnail on YouTube is clickbait. I'm sorry, that's what it is. You're trying to get people to watch your video. Now, will I ever be outright outlandish with it? No, I won't, but whatever is discussed on the title card will be discussed in the video. I posted a Star Wars video yesterday, and somebody said that my whole title was clickbait because I talked about who's in and who's out at Lucasfilm, and I did actually talk about that in the video, and I don't know why people would call that clickbait, but whatever. It kind of is what it is. We're always going to have those people out there who hate on the channel, and that's fine. I'm now ignoring all of those negative comments, and if somebody does come and threaten me, they will be reported. I'm not going to put up with that. And I'm starting to just remove all of those comments from those negative people that are being disrespectful and going after people. If I see those comments, I will take them off. It's just not what I want on my channel. It's not how I'm going to function. I'm going to continue to do what I do and hope that my channel continues to grow. And I appreciate all the support from everybody that's out there. And I have lots of content coming up. I'm going to start doing Lego reviews, comic book reviews, all kinds of stuff. And I'm still, hopefully this weekend, we'll get my Indiana Jones update up. And I've got lots of stuff to talk about, lots of things to film, and lots of content going up. So if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you will be notified as I have new videos go up.